Hi guys, my name is Matt, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest way that you guys can get your skinning leveled in the Cataclysm expansion. And my favorite place to do this is in Grim Batal. So in order to get Cataclysm skinning, you can get it from any skinning trainer, especially the one right in Stormwind or Orgrimmar, because Cataclysm is obviously in Azeroth, so they'll give you that one and regular skinning all at once. Now we only have to get up to 75 skinning, so you can do this on either heroic or you can do it on normal. I'm 120, so I'm just going to set it on heroic because that's as high as you could go in the Cataclysm expansion. So the Grim Batal dungeon, guys, is in the Twilight Highlands right over here on the corner. If you have the flight paths, you're going to go to the Vermilion Redoubt. If you don't have that, you can pick up either Green Warden's Grove or the survey here in the wetlands and then just fly straight over. So not a big deal either way. This is where that's at, just off to the right of Dunmorrow if you haven't been here before. So, and of course we're in Azeroth. So what you're going to want to have with you is a Dark Moon Firewater, which will give you faster resource gathering, so you're going to skin faster, and also some Bear Tartar, so that every time you kill a mob, you can run faster. I'm going to pick up my Speed Pet, and we're going to head in. I'll show you guys why this place is so great for speed farming here. So if you set this to normal, if you're anywhere from like level 90 on up, guys, and you simply want to go through, you can grab the quest in here. I've already done them, so they're not available to me. If you need to, you can kill these trogs. If you're anybody that's under level 95, they'll probably aggro. Otherwise, you can run right by. Now, what you're going to see in here is this whole place is just full of dragonkin. So we're not going to start the encounter, which normally you do, which is going to be flying overhead and bombing stuff, because we want to have all these mobs here to kill. So we're just going to kill through all the mobs here in the dungeon. There's no skinnable mobs right here, I just see, but we're just going to roll through, and then what I'm going to do is live port back to Stormwind to show you guys how much gold you could reasonably make if you want to do this 10 times in a row in an hour. So you're going to be getting Savage Leather and Savage Leather scraps, and also Blackened Dragon Scale in here. Okay. And you don't have to kill all these additional mobs. I'm just killing them because I'm doing a run-by. And you guys will see we're not going to have to be in here very long in order to get this capped out all the way to 75 skinning. I will not add into the gold totals for this place, any of the greens or blues or anything else that drops. It's not what it's about, and transmog is, as you guys know, super unpredictable as far as gold making. Now, if you do this on heroic and you kill the boss that's up there, then he'll just be dead in that version from now on. So, like I said, if you're going to kill the boss, then maybe just do it on regular. Okay. And you guys might have done this dungeon. I think this is one of the time walking dungeons for Cataclysm, but me and many other players purposefully avoid Cataclysm time walking because it's far and away the hardest one. Not that I don't like a challenge, I just don't like wiping repeatedly with groups that didn't play in the expansion, and that's not their fault. Blizzard has grossly overtuned the Cataclysm time walking. Now, if you want at this point, you can just turn back around and go out. I'm going to just peek up here because it's been a minute. I'm trying to remember if there's any more skinnable mobs. I don't know that there are. No, then it kind of goes on. There's 2 more right here, but that initial loop should be plenty, guys. So that took us up to 20 skinning. You guys can do this if you like. And we're just going to head right on back out and reset. So it took us up to 20 skinning at first, so meaning that we're going to need to do this 4 or 5 times, depending on whether each time we are getting materials, if it gives us a skill point or not. And one thing you can do while you're running back out, guys, and probably fall like me, is you can go in here and you can click on the scraps. Where are they? Okay, so the scraps have to be clicked to be made into whole pieces, which is annoying, and not every expansion has scraps, guys. I just got done doing the one for Wrath, and that was literally 6 minutes for 2 runs. And I forgot my timer too because I'm a noob. Sorry about that. So the Wrath one was 6 minutes for 2 runs up to 75 in Obsidian Sanctum, and it was like 3,100 gold in 6 minutes. So if you did that times 5, you know, you're talking about a significant amount of gold, 12,000 plus gold in about 20 minutes of work for Wrath. So people will poo-poo skinning, they always do, and say, oh, it's not a good gold-making profession. I say that skinning is a monster gold-making profession. If you didn't want to go back and check out the other videos, I'm going to drop all these videos into a new file in my YouTube just called Gold Making Guides, so you guys can go in there and just see them. But to be able to get 12,000 gold from a Wrath run, you know, in that little tiny amount of time, under 20 minutes, is pretty amazing. Like, people run Skyreach, like myself, I run Skyreach all the time, you know, for gold making purposes, and walk out with like 5,000 gold, like for 10 runs, like I did something, you know, really cool. Like, no, like you can just skin in a Wrath, or even the BC one, even in Karazhan, was pretty monstrous too. That was 3,000 gold in just a few minutes. So skinning is a great profession, and those that haven't really ever done it just don't know. Okay, let's see, speed up a little bit here. The one that was the lowest one, which formerly had been a really great one, was Vanilla, which is done in Sunken Temple. And that one, all these are in my guides, guys. That one turned out to be 3,000 gold in about 30 minutes for just doing loops, but that's a 1 to 300 skinning to start, so I'm wondering if I did that all at 300, if I wouldn't get significantly more gold for getting heavier leathers the whole time. But I might run that one again just to make a gold guide for you guys for the Sunken Temple, because that's really good skinning as well. Okay. So I don't know about you guys, I'm making this video about a month before, let's see, not quite, let's see, a month and a half before Shadowlands drops. So I'm super excited for Shadowlands. I don't know what you guys are planning to be. I'm planning to play my Hunter as my main in Beast Mastery spec, and the Covenant that I'm choosing is Night Fae. Not because it's my favorite. I wanted to pick the Necrolord Covenant, especially because I love chakrams, and which is the special for my class, and I also love the defensive ability, which is the Necrolord specific ability. But I'm going to go grab these other 2 mobs. But I'm not going to go because Night Fae offers so many other things. One of its abilities that it offers is that speed increase. The second one is a teleport system. The Renown system is really good for Night Fae. And then in addition to that, I'm also really excited about their extra, which is to basically, it's not like a garrison, I want to say, but what it's more like is it's in that vein of you basically get a garden, and in the garden you get stuff. It's kind of like almost like the farm in Mist, but much more advanced. So in this garden, you get things as you go through, and as you play through the game, you get different animals that you can be for your speed increase. And you also get different pieces for your garden, so you can get more materials or stronger materials. And me being a person that likes to like farm gold and all that kind of stuff, I'm very excited for that part of the Covenant more than anything else. The special for my class is basically like a 2-minute AoE buff that you throw on the ground. So very similar to Dire Beast Hawk. It's basically just like an AoE Hunter's Mark that lasts for 15 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown, so that's not a big deal for me. I don't really care about that. I'd much rather have the chakrams from Necrolord, but their special is to build an abomination, and I have literally no interest in that whatsoever. I'd rather have the mats for sure. So we're going to reset again, and I think I'm also going to set this to normal because then I can kill the boss as I run by. It's just one more skinnable mob. I don't think it's going to make the groups any smaller as far as mobs either. And so I don't know if there's a benefit to doing it on heroic. Normal might actually be better now that I think about it, but we'll see if we get less mobs here on normal. I'm already up to 40 skinning, so I'll have to do, what, 2 more runs in order to get this maxed out, guys? No, it looks like the same number of mobs to me. So it's going to be 4 runs total. I didn't record properly in the beginning of my time, so add a couple extra minutes to whatever my total is here, guys. Okay. So in the expansion, I'm still having a fight with myself right now, whether I want to go with skinning with mining or skinning with enchanting. I always think I want to take enchanting for new expansions just because it's such an incredible gold maker and stuff, but like I have this weird soft spot in my heart for mining because it was my first profession, and I just like feel like I'm not doing normal things if I don't mine in World of Warcraft, if that makes any sense. That was the first profession that I got on my first character, so I've always kind of like felt like I needed to have it. Kind of silly maybe, but I always kind of enjoy mining too. It feels good to see a big rock and hit it and then get some stuff and sell it for gold. It's like nice gratifying feeling. Okay, you guys can see we worked through this pretty good. And actually, now that I think about it, if you guys are doing this for a gold type of thing, it's probably much better to do this on normal so you can kill General Umbrus and get the blues from him each time that you do this run. Because if I'm running it 4 times, that's 4 sets of blues that I'll be able to sell. So my mistake on telling you guys to start with heroic. I don't think it's a good idea after all. So guys, follow a noob, then you get this kind of noob behavior. So sorry. And I should save my cheetah for my run back, shouldn't I? Make it faster to get the heck out of here. So we made it to 60, so it takes 4 runs for you guys to know. So looks like we'll come to, let's see, add a few minutes. So this one's going to be a little longer. This will be the longest one so far. So you're probably looking at 13 or 14 minutes by the time this is all said and done and you guys sell everything. So once that's done, though, that's all she wrote. And then the next one I'll be doing is Mist. And you know what? For the life of me, I can't remember where I used to power level. Oh, yes, now I do. Mist, you actually do the turtles in the second zone. I think the second zone is Valley of the Four Winds. I have to go back and look. But there's like a little lake with turtles, and they respawn super fast, and that's where you do the Mist one. So that'll be the next one that I do. All right, heading out, and the very last one right here, guys. So sorry this one went a little long. I could have made it a little bit faster if I had done it on normal at first, but it's okay. And then I'm going to hearth back live so you guys can see really what I'm able to make as far as gold. I hope I don't hit the instance cap. I've been making a whole bunch of these videos super fast in a row. Okay, last one, guys. And like I said, I was pretty shocked what I made off of the BC and Wrath ones. To get 12k gold in like 20 minutes of work for both of those was pretty astounding, to tell you the truth. Okay. If you guys want, you don't want to watch me run this last one through or whatever, you can fast forward to the point where I post it all in the auction house so you guys can see live how much gold I get, but we shall see here. I don't need to run back out after this one. Thankfully, I can just hearth back to Stormwind. 74. We'll just do the 4 runs. We'll do 4 runs total for good measure, just so you guys can see from a gold perspective what you're going to make. Okay, loot, skin him, and the other 2 mobs, and then we'll hearth back, guys. Okay. 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 Let's hearth back to Stormwind. So you guys will see there's about probably 14 minutes because I did only start to record about halfway through my first run. I was smart enough to set my hearth to Stormwind, try to at least give you guys a realistic view of how this is really going to go down. And mount up here and sell my trash. Okay, got a lot of greens there for some reason. Okay, so let's head over here to the auction house live. Shut my Zygar guides off, and see really what we're gonna make. Keep clicking on the wrong thing because I'm a noob. Oh, I forgot, guys. I do have to click through this and get the scraps. I did not have scraps in Wrath of the Lich King. Thank you very much, Blizzard. Another reason it was one of the best expansions, because you didn't make me have to put scraps together. Blizz, hope you're listening. Don't do that again. Okay, so let's see what everything's going to sell for. Okay, so the Ember Silk Cloth, only 45 gold, not a lot. Scraps, not a lot. Blackened Dragon Scale, 136, not a lot. And Savage Leather, 1075. So this was by far the lowest of any expansion, because Cataclysm was the worst expansion. I didn't say that. Anyway, so you guys will see just a quick gold guide. Definitely not worth farming times 10, because it'll only give you about 2,500 gold. Definitely better to stick to BC and Wrath so far. I'll also compare with 10 Sunken Temple runs. I'll compare them all and tell you guys in another set of videos. But if this video helped you get your skinning power leveled in Cataclysm, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon. I'm trying to help as many players as I can until Shadowlands drops. And thank you guys for spending time with me. This has been Matt from Light in the Darkness, signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.